Good afternoon and a warm welcome to all the viewers and participants joining us on Masa University Facebook page and YouTube channel. We are delighted to have you here for the webinar series hosted by the Faculty of Engineering, Built Environment and Information Technology at Masa University. I am Siti Shahira and I am honored to be your moderator for today's session. Today, we will be hearing a sharing knowledge from Mr. Uzair, an IT lecturer with Masa University since 2014, alumni of University Technology Malaysia under Computer Science Bachelor Program and University Putra Malaysia under Master Information Security Program. He is a certified Microsoft Office specialist, a TTT cert holder with HRDC, research focused to help students understand the importance of security in digital world. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Mr. Uze, who will be speaking to us with topic Cybersecurity, Prevent or Protect. Alright, Mr. Uze, the floor is yours.
Alright, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar for today. Okay, so I'm here to talk about cybersecurity, which is nowadays it was very important. Why? Because everything nowadays is for it is important for us to not just to try to defend our devices. It is also for us to always remember it does not just attack the devices. It can be attacked, for example, based on direct from human being, okay, and also some other methods. So for today, I'm going to talk to you about cybersecurity, which is that it is important for us to protect and defend. Okay, so as we know, we had revolutionized when it comes to application nowadays. First, we had application in computer, and nowadays we have application from we have application in mobile. Okay, but we have to remember the application actually comes very popular when it comes to web application. Okay, when it comes to web application, is still there, it's still being implemented, and it is one of the most important, which is why, because for hackers, they still use computer as one of the biggest platform for them to do hacking. Okay, they nowadays they would like to use it. For example, from your mobile phone, they can use it from their mobile phone. They can use it from their IoT device as well. Okay, automated. But still, we need to remind ourselves when it comes to protection, we have to be understanding and familiar with the base of development, which is from web the application itself. Okay, and so for hacker, they started like that. When it comes to the training and everything, one of the best thing that they wanted from you is your data. Okay, because when it comes to like some of the great IT teachers say that when it comes to you have the data, data means that you have the power. Okay, power maybe to use that data for good, or even nowadays for different kind of pleasure. Okay, so for example here, I'm showing to you a checklist, okay, which is normal nowadays. Okay, hacker checklist, this is what they want from you, not just your login name, and, sorry, your username and login password. They wanted not just that, if possible, they wanted even the physical card of it. Well, they wanted to know about your account number. Okay, for example, here in Malaysia, we have our social security number, okay, our phone number, passport number, financial number information, medical information, email address. Why? Because this information must be associated with something. Okay, for example, that something must be associated with our online banking, we associate with our login from our phone. Okay, maybe we have multiple devices, all devices that we may use, or we may lose it, or we may not use it anymore. But still, it's actually a thing that hacker wanted. Why? Because sometimes, like, for example, the most easiest example is, for example, is password. Because sometimes password, we normally will reuse the same password again and again and again. Why? Because it's easy for us. Okay, when it is normal nowadays, we have maybe multiple devices, or not just devices, we have multiple application to log in. Okay, maybe we have our Touch and Go, we have our Shopee, we have our work login. Sometimes that required for us to register. So we register username and given to us password we have to change. And normally sometimes we may use the same password. And so for hackers, that's why they come up with this checklist. And it is not easy. Okay, for your information, not our campaign is always to make sure that we, as a normal citizen of the internet, we do not just share everything so easy with the hackers. And for hackers, what they wanted, okay, the best thing is social engineering. Okay, so what is social engineering? Social engineering is trying to mimic, okay, trying to come up with a possible scenario where they can gather information for you, either direct, either in a short time, either in a long time. So they try to gather that information, and it is possible for them from the checklist previously that I showed you, from one of them they get, or towards all. Why? Because like I said to you, all of this information may be related to one another. Okay, so when it comes to social engineering attack, you can see there's a phases. Okay, where first anything, okay, like for what we learn from the hacking system is like they will also do their research. Why? Because they won't do just like attack someone without any knowledge information about them. No, they will try to make sure that anything that they attack worth their time, weight, and also their effort. Okay, so they always had their research when it comes to maybe research on the target company. Okay, how is it? Okay, for example, they get their information from the dumpster. They can get information from website, a social media platform, or maybe they got their data from the employers. Even they can also go to the company, see, take a look, for example, just to make sure that they can gather many information. When they analyze, they will try to see which one is the most suitable. So that's where they select the victim. Okay, here the victim they will identify. Okay, maybe they try. Oh, this guy, he has many money, for example, so it is dangerous. Okay, sometimes they will also like to try to steal information inside the company and joining the company, knowing the trade secret. So they wanted to know. Okay, and also when it comes to having the after they know which victim if they wanted to try, so they will try to develop relationship. Okay, we try to develop relationship. Some say they wanted to be hired to the company. Some they may wanted to do like MOU with the company. Whereas when it comes to that, they will try. Once they successful, they will exploit. Okay, exploit the relationship is where they collect the sensitive information. They can collect, maybe if they're successful, the financial information, current technology. Why? Sometimes because once they are there, once they have access to the intranet, so this is where it is dangerous. Okay, so what does this hacking, this style of social engineering have impact to the organization? Okay, for your information, it may go to $1 million amount of attack. Okay, why? Because it can be considered economic losses. Okay, it can be considered loss of privacy, even damage of goodwill. Okay, it can be happening that you may temporarily close the access to the system. Okay, and also they will involve some lawsuits and arbitration. Okay, and also it may regularly encourage terrorism. So this is what we call as why we need to protect ourselves. Okay, we protect organization. Basically, we protect everything. Okay, so the impact, like I told you, it can be like a multi-million-dollar effect. So it will be very, very dangerous. Okay, so based on that, you can see it comes from the list here. There's actually a seven deadly scam. Okay, it's actually still running and it's still popular among ourselves, among even me myself as a user of the internet. Okay, so we still have, for example, fake shopping website, catfishing, lottery scam. Okay, even we had email from a Nigerian prince stating that you are the lucky one. Please help me. Just give me this money. I will offer you more money after that. And also nowadays we try to look for offer job. Sometimes they scam you. Okay. And also you can see that there's increasing of fake news, even increasing of fake information. This can be dangerous. Okay, and then as you can see, there's also increase in terms of the we try to, like some country, they try to implement a nationwide blockage in terms of website that you can use, application that you can use. So some of us may use a VPN, or sometimes we don't have, like, we don't want to spend more money, we use free VPN. And not all VPN is free. Okay, yeah, so it is very dangerous. Okay, because nowadays some free VPN are fake. Okay, even for antivirus as well. Okay, and even nowadays we would like to after the COVID pandemic, it is normal for us to work from home. So we would like to, the convenience is we don't have to move in the morning. We don't have to like get ready in the morning. Okay, travel maybe 2 hours just to arrive to the office. Okay, so basically nowadays we would like to have that option, working from home. So it is actually an opportunity. Why? Because for this hacker, once they come up with this scam, basically it may encourage people to register, give information. So this information supply to the hacker will be deadly. Okay, so we have seven deadly scam: gluttony, lust, greed, pride, envy, wrath, sloth, and even nowadays increasing of suggestion for you to travel, vanity. Yes, nowadays why? Because we have so much offer. Not free travel, it means that cheap travel. Okay, we can go to European countries with this amount of money. If we use we travel alone, maybe expensive. So this is all opportunity for hackers actually to try to get information from you, and sometimes it is why is it under category of daily? Because sometimes it involves you to make a payment. So it may ask you for your financial information, okay, your e-wallet, for example, your credit card number, okay. So it is dangerous because if you are one of the unluckiest being here, you try to finish the process, you may transfer some money to them, and once they have the access to your information, or you have the access to your account, here you become the dangerous thing. They will try to get every base of money that's available in your account. Okay, so we have to also look in terms of our smartphone. Okay, for your information, our smartphone actually comes with a security. Okay, it's actually there's a security implemented into the system, but still we are actually open, exposed to a threats. Why? Because as you can see from the screen here now, we see first, you see there's a general threats. For example, like phishing. Okay, like I told you, explain this is social engineering. Okay, drive-by downloads, browser flaws, OS flaws, and even from your data storage is up. Okay, so the threats from this is what we had now. This is normal. But when it comes to sometimes nowadays, we would like for our citizen, okay, to maybe do some changes to the application, download a new one. So it can also be a threat for the user. Why? Because it can be implemented inside the downloadable application. You see malware, spyware, even they will attack your privacy. And even sometimes when it comes to this application, they may have been created by maybe some rookie, for example. Okay, they may have a 0 day vulnerabilities where this application, if it's not treated well, it can be as like a point of entry for hackers to attack your devices. Even for example, once we had our network, it is dangerous for us to like join our Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi, for example. Okay, sometimes that we need to make sure that our network has a unlimited internet access, mobile internet access. Why? Because here you see the list. There's a threat from network exploit, Wi-Fi sniffing, cross-platform attacks, and there's also a suggestion of bring your own device. Okay, so this is the threats that we state. And foremost of all, the most important thing is we make sure that our phone is not under the loss of theft. Because as you can see, maybe in TikTok and social media platform nowadays, even not just from Europe, even in Asia, even in some countries, okay, in most countries, they alert. Why? Because it is normal nowadays for them to steal your phone. Okay, why? Because they may not available to access to your account. Okay, but those who try to uh, steal your phone, they being paid handsomely. So it is dangerous. So please always remind yourself to make sure that all your devices are well kept with you. Okay, so it is important for us. Okay, either prevention or protect. Okay, so always remember how is it? We have to always increase not just our knowledge, we have to also increase our awareness. Okay, what is the awareness? Meaning, for example, when we use our password, please make sure either you can use manage password session from even create your own password with your ability to, but make sure strong password. Okay, to make sure if there's a notification of update, do not. Some they delete software application they allow to use continue using the application, but the danger is not just to go to the organization. If you do not update, cannot accept the account. It's also Okay, offices. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, we have to now continue on terms of number three, backup routine. Okay, it is nowadays, as you can see, for example, like Microsoft, Google. Okay, they have we have to register first before using our operating system. The reason why, because they so easy for us. Okay, easy for us to back up. Even nowadays, even for your social media platform, they always encourage you to have a safe practices using and everything. It means that if you wanted to share, make sure that you are sharing to the right person, or even you sharing, you make sure that all the pictures are make sure are in terms of filtered enough. Okay, and the last one, when it comes to firewall, even nowadays, there's always an encouragement where they always suggest to you to make sure that once you are connected to the internet or even accessing to the internet, make sure that you are make sure that you are able to use your firewall, or even make sure that you are using your antivirus or even spam filter. Okay, why? Because it is very, very dangerous for us to neglect this. Okay, because once we do not maybe check on our firewall, even though it is automatic for us, okay, if we do not check the setting of our firewall, we are actually exposing ourselves to the hackers. Okay, and then as you can see, this is some of it, some of antiviruses that we have, okay, in the world. Okay, it is actually more than 10. Okay, and for your information, we have antivirus also for our smartphone. Okay, it's actually for example, it's like $3 or $4 per year. Okay, some cases, some antivirus, yes, per month, but normally that we have is per year. So it is suggested that you install it. Okay, I'm hoping that they do not slow down your smartphone. And also, please always remember to uh, enable your two-factor authentication. Okay, nowadays it is normal for us to make sure that this two-factor authentication is enabled. And if you may heard of it, even hackers nowadays manage to block this two-factor authentication. They manage to, but not all, they manage to beat the system. That's why some some application nowadays, even some company, they try to implement a three-factor authentication, but the demand was less. Why? Because maybe some of our user they would like to have access to maybe to a new phone, access to a new account faster. So they don't want to have a delay. But for your information, these two-factor authentication is very, very important. Why? Because, for example, if we change our phone, we transfer our data, okay, it helps for us to make sure that once we open our account, we are the one who we claim to be. So to help our system or our application understand, this is just to protect themselves, the application. So we have to enable the two-factor authentication. So this is my suggestion. Okay, this is my suggestion to make sure. Okay, to make sure that your devices, especially your smartphone, okay, have to ensure your security and also privacy. Okay, first make sure once your phone is in sleep mode to open it always in password protect. Okay, either using your fingerprint, okay, either using your code, okay. Basically, please. Why? Because if you do not implement this, the most easiest in terms of those who may be stealing your phone, they will just like swipe. So it is dangerous. And always remember, always download your application from a safe application platform. Okay, for example, like from Google Play, from the App Store, Huawei Store, for example. Okay, so please make sure that it is in a safe environment. And to help you also understand what you are installing actually, please always read the terms and privacy policy. But sometimes some company, yes, they put that they will use whatever that you log in or whatever data that you input, for example registration and everything, they will use it for safety or research purposes. Some cases we don't know, okay, because do not read the term policy properly on. So please make sure that you turn off your Bluetooth. You can also increase your security with encryption. You can always that avoid routing your phone just because it's bad. Your brain or your things is also viruses. Okay, and always you can also examine your email closely, right? It is important for you to always examine your email closely. Why? Because hacker always would like to try first level of testing your knowledge on cybersecurity is always on the email. Okay, they will send you they will send you a fake email. Okay, it is dangerous. And also, please make sure that if you're using application, maybe from your phone or maybe from others as well, please log off and sign out. Okay, and always remember socialize carefully. Okay, keep track of your devices. Right. Okay, so everyone, thank you. So this is from me. I hope you can use this to protect yourself from the hackers. Thank you.
Thank you, Encik Uzi, for the clear explanations. As we conclude today's sessions, I want to express our gratitude for your insightful presentations on the cybersecurity prevent or protect. Your expertise has certainly added value to our understanding for this important topic. On behalf of Master University, I extend sincere thanks to all the participants for joining us today. Hopefully, the presentation was beneficial for everyone. For all audience and viewers, we invite you to explore more about our programs, especially in the Faculty of Engineering, Built Environment and IT, and join us on our open day. Details can be found on our website. Once again, thank you, Mr. Uzair, for your time and engaging sessions. Goodbye, everyone, and we look forward to having you with us. Thank you.